Defense and Internal Affairs. The Ministry of Internal Affairs is entrenched in a mire of corruption and inefficiency, failing utterly in its mandate to provide effective policing and public safety services. The high crime rates, coupled with the pervasive lack of trust in law enforcement agencies, expose the ministry's glaring incompetence and systemic failure. The rampant corruption within the police force and other internal affairs departments is a cancer eating away at the very fabric of our society. Bribery and favoritism are not just occasional occurrences. They are the norm, unfortunately, and they severely undermine justice and security. There are widespread reports and incidents of excessive use of force, arbitrary arrests and torture. These abuses are often directed at political opponents and even ordinary citizens. For example, during political gatherings, the police routinely uses excessive force, including firing live ammunition and unnecessary tear gas, resulting in injuries and fatalities. Arbitrary arrests and detention are rampant, with individuals being held without trial, sometimes for extended periods. In a number of cases, what we see is abduction of citizens by plain-clothed, gun-wielding men who take these people to unknown places, and many have since been missing for years. For example, John Bosco Chibalama, who has been missing for over 4 years, yet the Right Honorable Prime Minister Robin Anabanja admitted that he was arrested by the state and he's in the hands of the state. Of late, the same is happening even to members of parliament. We saw what happened in the past to Honorable Segirinya, Honorable Sewanyana, and most recently to the Honorable Paul Akamba, who is one of us, who belongs to the NRM. But he was abducted, and for about 3 or so days, no one knew where he was. It is wrong, whether it happens to the opposition or to people from the ruling party. Right, Honorable Speaker, when these practices become normalized, because everyone gets to be a potential victim, that's what happens when we normalize them, as we are witnessing today. What's particularly disturbing, Right Honorable Speaker, is the abdication of duty by the Uganda Human Rights Commission, a body explicitly mandated to safeguard the rights of our citizens. This commission has shamelessly turned a blind eye to these atrocities, failing in its core responsibility to protect the vulnerable and uphold justice. This neglect not only emboldens the perpetrators, but also undermines the trust and faith of the people in our institutions that are meant to protect them. I want to skip a bit, Right Honorable Speaker, for want of time, and move to my conclusion. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues, the spirit under which we raise these issues is not just because we are only mandated to do so as per the legal and policy frameworks under which we operate, but to a wider margin. It is a nationalistic one, because the concerns I've raised, we see them where we come from. We see them among the people we lead, who keep calling us to fill in the gaps where government is meant to be taking action. When the country is sinking, Right Honorable Speaker, we cannot all just become spectators to cheerlead those who are steering our country to complete destruction, as per the examples that I have given. I see Honorable Magezi is mad. I have listed the examples, many of which are happening in the constituencies where we come from, including the one which you used to represent, because you don't represent it anymore, sir. Right Honorable Speaker, we must take a step forward to put up a spirited fight to redeem our country from those who hold power and they are irresponsibly using it contrary to the citizenry wishes and aspirations. As a government in waiting, because we shall continue to do whatever is possible within our reach to bring about a positive change aimed at restoring the original glory of our country. I therefore implore each one of us, Right Honorable Speaker, to reflect on these issues and act swiftly on them for the good of all of us and those who shall come after us. I beg to submit. Thank you.